Good evening to you, Wendy. And you know what? Quite frankly, detectives say they were rather disgusted, in their words, when they heard this excuse of financial hardship. They say they were equally disturbed when Darius Bussey confessed to this crime. The surveillance photo of the man Pinellas County deputies say shot and killed JFS Food Mart store clerk Mohammed Islam is so clear, even the sheriff wondered why many tips didn't trickle in.
Because usually when you have that clear of a photograph is that somebody knows them and you start getting those phone calls. And we didn't get the volume we expected, so that made it much more difficult, and at the end of the day, it made sense to us.
The answer became obvious. The alleged triggerman, 23-year-old Darius Bussey, lives in Valdosta, Georgia.
He was only here for a day after the homicide happened.
Pinellas deputies say Bussey had been visiting an uncle and nephew who lived blocks away from the food mart. The day before Islam's death, deputies say Bussey shopped at another nearby store. The owner recognized him from news reports showing surveillance video of a suspect fleeing the food mart on a BMX bike. The owner not only gave deputies the clear surveillance photo from his store, but identified a friend of Bussey's, a friend called Unc, who at first refused to cooperate.
He refused to be interviewed, said he was going back home to watch football and wanted nothing to do with law enforcement. We knew where Unc lived based upon the deputies interviewing him, and detectives and deputies from our strategic enforcement section conducted a surveillance of Unc's house. Later that night, Unc again left his house and was heading back down to the convenience store. Again, deputies stopped him and talked to him, and this time he agreed to cooperate with us.
The sheriff says people should feel more secure now that this alleged violent killer is behind bars. The sheriff says Islam did not have a chance.
After he engaged in the conversation, he just took out the gun and shot him. And then he jumped the counter, then he pistol whipped him, and then when Mr. Islam collapsed from being shot, he didn't even try and open the cash register, he just fled from the store, so he fled with nothing.
And Darius Bussey is still in Georgia waiting to be extradited here. The sheriff says that he admitted to dumping the gun that they are still searching for. In the meantime, the memorial here at the JFS Food Mart continues to grow. Coming up at 6, we'll talk to those who knew Mohammed Islam best. Reporting live from Seminole, I'm Serena Fazan, ABC Action News.